Hello again, this is another update on the upcoming short film stroke documentary, cricket documentary, engaging young people in playing sport. Um, like I said earlier today, I'd gone to see the editing being done, and the first copy of the documentary was amazing, absolutely amazing. Sat there, I went to see the production group, as I said today, and I sort of felt, I needed to be critical, positive, but still critical, because I know a lot of young people will be watching it. I know they've put a lot of hard work into it, and I didn't want to just produce something that, A, I wouldn't be pleased with, and more importantly, B, they probably wouldn't be able to respond to or have the impact that the message is meant to put across to them. Um, but I was shocked, and in a great sense. Put the DVD on, which I'd done, and was in the room with a few other students at the time. They hadn't seen the copy either, so we were all pretty new to it. Apart from obviously the production group, they had seen it, and they put it on, and it was absolutely amazing. Really was. My jaw was just left open. I mean, I hadn't seen the interviews with some of the parents and some of the kids, but just really the way they put it together, the music, and it was what, I don't know, 6, 7 minutes long, but at the end, my jaw was just left open, and everyone else that was in the room that was watching it were like, so it even left me almost left a tear in my eye because it was just, I was so excited about seeing it, and I know that that's going to have such an impact on the young people. It's amazing, and now, once we fill out the various paperwork, then we've got a very good chance of being on the community channel, which is something that, raising the profile of such an important issue, looking after the young people of today, um, I find is very important, like I've mentioned in many of my other videos. But I think the next step from this is, once we get the video completed, which I should receive on Friday, then the first showing will be at the academy, which I'll be opening in a couple of weeks' time. But I'm going to assembly next week, Tuesday, in High Wycombe, which that will be the first showing there. I'm going to try and get the production team to attend that assembly at the primary school, um, and we may get some local media attention there as well. After that, I'd like to do two major showings, maybe one in London, I don't know where yet, and probably one just outside London in Orpington, because this is where the media students are from. Um, and before I go on, I just like to say thank you to them, Vishali, Tom, Tyrell, and Lauren. All four of you have been fantastic, an inspiration to myself, and a pleasure to work with. And if it wasn't for you guys, then this would not be possible. You have given me a tool to work with. Now I'll be able to go out and, you know, really push the subject of, you know, young people, primary school kids in particular, playing cricket. And one of the things that I've seen as a coach, as a cricket coach, is a lot of primary school kids go to secondary school and a hard ball is forced upon them to play. I don't mean forced in a nasty sense, but they see everyone else playing with a hard ball and they instantly feel that they should play with a hard ball, but yet they still have an inner fear of playing cricket, or getting hit with the ball. So they've put their helmets on, and one of the telltale signs of that is, well, as soon as the ball is bowled at them, they start running away from it rather than going towards the ball. Um, and it's something that I feel very strongly about. I feel that when these young people are wearing helmets and head guards and all sorts of padding, it is, I would prefer them to be able to be confident to play the ball and then have the protection just in case they mistime a shot. I would rather them in that situation than a scenario of them being geared up with a whole looking like a knight, with all this padding on, unable to play any sort of cricket shots. So this is something that I feel very strongly about. and obviously something I certainly talk to my kids about when I'm coaching them. So as I said, I want to do two presentations, um, one in London and the other one being at Orpington College, which is in Kent. Um, so those are two things I'm thinking of doing, and I'd like to get as much coverage as possible of this. The overall vision for me is to be able to go and visit schools, not just in London, but I really want to work with underprivileged schools, um, and giving them the opportunity to get some coaching. I think the first thing, and obviously getting an opportunity to see this video. Um, Once you've seen the video yourselves, I think only then, and that's the test. And hopefully next week we'll have a video uploaded on the website, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I'd like to hear from you. Let me know what's going on. I'm not alone in all this, you know. It's a group here. Um, I'd like to hear back from you guys. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.